This is ITV Benin. You're welcome to the news at noon. My name is Evan Sunukugi. The choir of St. Gabriel and Archangel Catholic Church of Benin City, led by the parish priest, Reverend Father Jerome Idebe, has joined the growing list of choristers who held this year's Christmas Carol service at the House of Igbinedion in honor of the Esama of Benin, His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Zawa Igbinedion. Pius Nsowo reports.
Melodious tunes from the St. Gabriel the Archangel Catholic Church choir thrilled guests as they delivered powerful Christmas messages through songs. The first Bible reading was taken by the choir chairman, Mrs. Vera Okoli. The Executive Director, Operations, ITV and Radio, Chief Elder Ubede Wonse, took the second Bible reading, while the choir master, Mr. Paul Odige, delivered a third reading taken from the book of Micah, chapter 1, verses 2 to 5.
The angel of the Lord called to Abraham a second time from heaven and said, "By myself I have sworn, says the Lord."
The people who walk in darkness have seen a great light. Those who live in the land of deep darkness, on them light has shined.
After the fourth Bible reading by the immediate past chairman of the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria, Dr. Osaritin Nadege, the parish priest, Reverend Father Jerome Idebe, took the fifth reading and delivered a homily. Reverend Father Idebe explained that Christmas symbolizes the demonstration of God's love to mankind, noting that the Esama's love for humanity aligns perfectly with the true message of the season.
We are told in John 3:16 that for God so loved the world, and he gave his only begotten Son, and all who believe in him will not perish but have everlasting life.
Angel Gabriel was sent by God to a town in Galilee called Nazareth to a virgin engaged to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David.
The event later featured native songs as the choristers proudly showcased the rich cultural heritage of the Benin people. In his remarks, the host and Esama of Benin, Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Zawa Igbinedion, reminisced on fond memories and requested old Christmas songs, which were uniquely and beautifully rendered by the choir.
All these characteristic new way of looking Christmas, we are not used to it. We are used to say nowhere. But I used to sing the old Christmas song.
Pius Nsogo, ITV News.
The Benin monarch, His Royal Majesty, while the second of our Benin, has kept the memory of his royal ancestors alive with the performance of the ancient Ugi Yoruba traditional rites. The ceremony, which marks the commencement of the 2025 Igwe Festival, was held at the Sacred Uga Yoruba axis of the Benin Palace in Benin City, symbolizing a strong link between the past and the present. Ikponsa Ugiagbe has the details.
Ugi Yoruba is a sacred rite performed at ancestral altars dedicated to the forebears of Oba Ewaye II, who were honored during the ongoing Igwe festival, also known as Ugie. The Oba engaged in deep personal introspection and solitary communion with nature at Ugi Yoruba, where he offered prayers alongside various groups. Intercessory prayers were said for spiritual renewal, while soul-lifting Edo songs were rendered for divine guidance, the well-being of the royal father and his family, the Benin Kingdom, and Nigeria. Chants and reverential rites in honor of the Benin throne punctuated the ceremony, which began with a traditional procession after Oba Ewaye II paid homage to his royal ancestors at the Urao Zolo Assis in line with ancient customary norms. Members of Ihogbe, Ehondo, the traditional butchers, Ifinto, Ewaise, traditional physicians, various groups and chiefs rendered accounts of their stewardship at the event, which also featured ritual animal sacrifices. The Oba joined by his children and members of the royal family, inspired the royal assemblage through his regal presence and confidence, adding impetus to the rhythm of the traditional orchestra. From Benin, Ikmongosa Ugiagbe, ITV News.
The Acting Registrar and Chief Executive Officer of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, MLSCN, Dr. Donald Ibe Ofili, has assured Nigerians of improved accuracy in medical diagnosis and enhanced patient safety. He gave the assurance on Monday during the commissioning of a well-equipped National External Quality Assessment Laboratory at Asaye, Zaria in Kaduna State. Correspondent Ma Mohammed reports that the laboratory is the first of its kind in the country.
Health, they say, is wealth. This underscores the commitment of the present administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to reposition Nigeria's health institutions in fulfillment of the campaign promises under the New Hope agenda. In line with this agenda, attention has now been focused on upgrading medical laboratory services, culminating in the formal commissioning and handing over of the National External Quality Assessment Laboratory at Saye Zaria local government area of Kaduna State. In his welcome address, the Acting Registrar and Chief Executive Officer of the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, Dr. Donald Ofili, acknowledged that the project funded by the Global Fund represents a major milestone in strengthening quality assurance, patient safety, and diagnostic excellence across the country.
We have been sending panels to medical laboratories across the country in the last 10 years. But this is a significant leap in terms of providing such services. It's going to save a lot of costs for this country.
Also speaking at the event, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, represented by the Chairman of Zaria Local Government Area, Jamilu Ahmed, commended the federal government for the significant strides recorded in the health sector.
It's important that we double awareness and prevention efforts and expand access and antiviral therapy. This will hopefully close the significant gap and remains in preventing mother-to-child transmission.
Highlights of the event include goodwill messages from representatives of the Acting Director General of the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, and the Global Fund, the funders of the project, and a guided tour of the state-of-the-art facilities. From Kaduna, Umar Mohammed, ITV News.
The Edo State Police Command has launched an intensive and far-reaching investigation into a disturbing allegation of unlawful tampering with a human corpse and theft of human parts at Akugbe Mortuary, located along Upper Sukumba Road in Benin City. An incident that sparked a public outrage and nearly culminated into mob violence. Crime correspondent Jola Deojo reports.
On December 12, 2025, the command received an urgent distress call indicating that a mortuary attendant was on the verge of being lynched by an irate crowd over allegations of organ harvesting. Acting with swift precision, the divisional police officers of Ugbekun Division immediately mobilized to the scene and successfully rescued the suspect, thereby averting a breakdown of law and order. Preliminary investigations revealed that one Marvelous Ode and others had visited the mortuary to claim the corpse of one late Uyi Enogieru for burial. However, upon completion of the required formalities, it was discovered that the corpse had been unlawfully interfered with and some body parts were missing, prompting the report to the police. The suspect has since been taken into custody, and on the directive of the Commissioner of Police, Edo State Command, CP Monday Agbonika, the case has been transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department, SCID, for thorough, professional and discreet investigation to unravel the circumstances surrounding the incident. The Edo State Police Command assures members of the public that no stone will be left unturned in uncovering the truth and ensuring that anyone found culpable is brought to justice in accordance with the law. From Benin, Jola Deojo, ITV News.
Moving on now, the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) has intercepted undeclared foreign currencies valued at over 2.28 billion naira at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. Announcing the seizure at a press briefing on Tuesday, 16th December 2025, the Customs Area Controller CAC of the MMIA Command, Controller Chidi Owonkori, said the interception involved €651,504 and $800,575. He said that the development underscored that the service's unwavering commitment to combating financial crimes, preventing illicit financial flows, and safeguarding Nigeria's economic integrity and national security. Comptroller Owonkori congratulated Nigeria on its recent removal from the Financial Action Task Force FATF Green List, describing it as the outcome of strong leadership and effective interagency collaboration. He attributed the achievement to the leadership of the Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, in partnership with relevant government agencies. He also commended officers of the Command's Anti-Money Laundering and Counter-Financing of Terrorism units for their professionalism and vigilance, noting that their integrity made the interception possible. According to the CAC, the seizure occurred at about 2:45 p.m. on Saturday, 13th December 2025, at the departure terminal 2 of the airport. He explained that an Australian national, Mr. Kakalak Onal, who was scheduled to travel to Dubai aboard an Emirates Airlines flight, failed to declare the foreign currencies when asked by customs officers. A subsequent search of his luggage revealed the undeclared sums. And the world of sports news now, Egypt defeated Nigeria's Super Eagles 2-1 in a pre-2025 Africa Cup of Nations friendly at Cairo International Airport on Tuesday night. The host dominated the opening exchanges and went in front through Mahmoud Sabah in the 28th minute. Sabah slotted the ball home from inside the box following a cross from the right. The Super Eagles fought back with centre-back Chidozie Awazim restoring parity in the first half stoppage time. Awazim nodded home Zaidu Sanusi's free kick from close range. The two coaches made a couple of changes after the break. Egypt scored the winning goal through Mustafa Mohamed 7 minutes after the break. The Super Eagles will now shift attention to their first game at AFCON 2025 against Taifa Stars of Tanzania next Tuesday. Eric Chile's side will travel to Fes, Morocco on Thursday for the completion. And with that story now, we're in the news update at noon. Thanking you for watching. Don't forget to join us at 3 o'clock this afternoon for the world news. My name is Evan Sunokuge. Good afternoon.